Curry Veggie Medley. This is a delightful soup that can be served as soup or over steamed rice. We're going to start out, the recipe instructs you to cook these vegetables first in some water, but if you have a high-powered blender, you don't need to do that. We're going to start out just by blending them. We're going to use 1 cup of water rather than 4, and we're going to go ahead and blend our onion and our yellow squash. Then we'll add the others in a minute. What we're looking for is a nice smooth base to steam our vegetables in. Now we're going to add our cabbage and our cauliflower to the same base. And then when these are blended, we'll add our beans and our curry. To this same mix, let's go ahead and add the beans. These can be any white beans, Great Northerns, small whites, navies, whatever kind of white bean you like. And our curry. We want our curry to be well mixed into this base to provide the wonderful flavor. Now let's pour this right into our soup pot and we'll bring it to a boil. This is thick and creamy. It will make a lovely base for our vegetables that we're going to cook in it once we get it warmed up. Let's move that to the stove. To our pot of blended vegetables, we're going to add our coconut milk. Now if you're looking to lose weight, you can omit the coconut milk or reduce it by at least half and still come up with the same wonderful flavor in your curry. And then we're also going to add our whole vegetables, the ones that we're not going to blend. Now these can be any vegetables that your family likes to eat. My children will eat the potatoes and the carrots and the broccoli, although they're a little bit questionable on some of the others, and that's why I choose to blend the others into the base. Now as this heats, the coconut milk will smooth out. It will no longer be lumpy because it becomes more liquid as it gets warmer. So we're going to go ahead and add our potatoes. And our carrots to this mix. After it comes to a boil and is able to simmer for a little while, we'll add our broccoli. Adds a lovely color, some nice flavor, but we don't want to overcook our broccoli because nobody likes mushy broccoli. Now, towards the end, we're going to taste our sauce or our curry, and if we need a little bit of sweetener, then we'll go ahead and sweeten it. We've made another adjustment on the recipe. Rather than using dates, which will turn this basic sauce quite dark, we have opted today to use a little bit of agave. We're going to go ahead and give it a few minutes to heat up and come to a boil, and then we'll add our broccoli and our sweetener. It's time to add our broccoli, and we're also going to add a spoonful of bouillon to help mellow the flavors and blend them together a little bit. By adding the broccoli now, it ensures that all the veggies will get done at the same time. Then we'll test for sweetness and add a little sweetener if we need it. We're going to give this just another 2 or 3 minutes and it will be just right. Here's our curry veggie medley. It's time to taste our sauce and see if we need a little bit of sweetener to take the edge off the curry. That is delicious. I am going to add just a little bit because my little kids won't like that bite, even though my husband and I will love it. We're just going to stir that in, and now it's ready to serve. Curry Veggie Medley.